4 alcoves on the granite tower in New York. 3 hold bronze statues of heroes. The 4th is empty. It was left empty on purpose. The missing statue is Benedict Arnold, the most hated name in American history. And for 3 years, the best soldier America had.
This is History Parody Radio. Set the dial to 1777 and hold on, because the road from hero to curse word is shorter than you think.
1775. The war is 3 weeks old, and a Connecticut apothecary named Benedict Arnold takes Fort Ticonderoga without losing a single man. The cannons he captures there will drive the British out of Boston.
That autumn, he marches 1,100 men through the frozen wilderness of Maine to attack Quebec. They eat their shoe leather. They eat their dogs. He takes a musket ball in the left leg and keeps commanding.
A year later, the British sailed down Lake Champlain to cut the colonies in half. Arnold builds a navy out of green timber, sails it straight at them, and buys America an entire year.
And then Saratoga, October 7th, 1777. His own commander has just stripped him of command after a shouting match. So what does Arnold do?
He disobeys. He gallops onto the field anyway, leads the charge that breaks the British line, and takes a bullet through the same left leg. Then his horse falls on him and shatters it.
Saratoga is the victory that convinces France to join the war. No France, no Yorktown. No Yorktown, no America. Washington calls him his best fighting general.
Now watch how his country thanks him. While he is winning battles, Congress promotes 5 junior officers over his head. Men he outranks. Men he outfights.
He tries to resign. Washington personally talks him out of it. Twice.
The shattered leg ends his fighting career. So Washington makes him military governor of Philadelphia. And Philadelphia is where the wound goes bad.
He falls for Peggy Shippen, 18 years old, from a loyalist family that entertained British officers during the occupation. He's 38, a widower, drowning in debt, and he spends like a lord to keep her.
So his enemies in Congress come for him. A court-martial, over petty charges, half of them thrown out. But the verdict orders George Washington to formally reprimand him, the one man whose respect he still wants.
And Congress still owes him money from the Quebec campaign. Years of receipts. He paid for this war out of his own pocket, and his country sends him a scolding instead.
Here is where most stories say he snapped. The truth is colder. He wrote a letter.
May 1779. A coded message reaches British headquarters in New York. The writer signs himself Gustavus, and he is offering his services. The young major decoding it is named John Andre, Peggy's old friend from the occupation.
For 16 months, they negotiate like merchants, and Gustavus finally names his price. West Point, the fortress that controls the Hudson River, the lock on the front door of the Revolution. 20,000 pounds.
And in August 1780, Washington gives Arnold command of it. Arnold had asked for the post himself. Nobody suspected a thing. Why would they? He was the hero of Saratoga.
He scatters the garrison. He lets the great chain across the river rot. He sells off supplies and pockets the money. He is not defending the fortress. He is gift-wrapping it.
September 21st, midnight, on the riverbank below West Point. Arnold and Andre meet face to face to settle the final details. And then everything that can go wrong goes wrong.
American guns drive off the ship that was supposed to carry Andre home. He is forced to ride overland through enemy country in civilian clothes. In his pocket, passes signed by General Arnold. In his stocking, the plans of West Point, Terrytown. 3 young militiamen step out of the trees and stop his horse. Paulding, Van Wart, Williams. They search him down to his boots.
The papers go up the chain of command, and by pure stupid luck, a courtesy letter is sent ahead to General Arnold, informing him that a spy named John Anderson has been caught.
September 25th. Arnold is at breakfast. George Washington is due at his table within the hour. The letter arrives first. Arnold reads it, walks upstairs, tells his wife, and runs.
He's rowed down the Hudson to a British warship, while Washington's aides are dismounting at his door. Washington arrives to find the fortress half empty and his best general gone. They say he asked one question: whom can we trust now?
André is executed as a spy on October 2nd. The night before, he draws this self-portrait. Calm, without a trace of bitterness. The American officers at the execution wept for him, for the enemy. Nobody wept for Arnold. And the hero of Saratoga puts on the red coat. Brigadier General, 6,315 pounds, plus a pension, about a third of the asking price. The fortress, after all, was never delivered.
The British point him at his own country. He burns Richmond, and the governor of Virginia barely escapes him. That governor's name is Thomas Jefferson.
Then he burns New London, a port town in Connecticut, 12 miles from the house where he was born, close enough that the smoke could be seen from his hometown.
There is a story American officers love to tell. Arnold asks the captured captain, "What will your people do with me if they take me?" And the captain answers, "They will cut off the leg that was wounded fighting for liberty and bury it with full military honors. Then they will hang the rest of you."
He dies in London in 1801, trusted by no one on either side of the ocean. The legend says he asked to be buried in his old American uniform. The legend is probably too kind.
100 years later, America built its great monument to Saratoga. 4 niches for 4 heroes: Gates, Schuyler, Morgan. And for the man who actually won the battle, an empty hole in the granite.
But on the battlefield itself, there is one more monument. A stone boot with no name on it. For the shattered leg of the most brilliant soldier of the Continental Army. The only part of Benedict Arnold that never betrayed his country. History Parody Radio. Some of it really happened this way. Follow, and we will stand in the next room.